Greetings! Welcome back to Sean's Irish Whiskey Shelf, coming to you from the heartland of America. Hey, tonight, what I have for you are two brand new bottles to the shelf. And I've been waiting for these for, almost 2 months. And I've been excited about it. I've really been waiting for these to show up, especially the one of them. But I've heard a lot about the other. So, hey, we're going to talk about both tonight. So let's get started. First up, the Legendary Silkie. I don't see too much of this around where I live. I think I've only seen it in a store one time. This is a bottle that comes from County Donegal up in Ireland, of course. And the distillery, or the distillers, I'm going to try to pronounce this right, so don't kill me if I get it wrong, because I'm going to try to do the Irish pronunciation. Schlab Liag, or what that stands for is the Mountain of Stone Pillars. Apparently that's a beautiful, just an absolutely gorgeous and kind of a spiritual place in Ireland. So those distillers are located at the Ardara Distillery up in County Donegal. And you'll notice on this bottle, this feature right here, that is a mermaid. And a lot of, if you go to their website and kind of look around what they have to say about their whiskey, they talk a lot about the legends of a mermaid. So like I said, this is a bottle. They don't have too many different variations. I've just been wanting to try it for a while. Now, I will say that this is 46% alcohol, so you're looking at 92 proof. And they say that this is a blend of double and triple distilled malts. Okay, so you're looking at a malt mash bill there, along with soft grain, so you're going to have some grains in there, and a hint of peated malt. Now, I'm not a big fan of peated whiskey. We tried the Connemara together several episodes ago, and that smoky peated taste is just not my palate. But we're going to see what this hint of peat tastes like. Maybe it's not too strong, so let's find out. The Legendary Silkie Irish Whiskey. Okay. The peat is there. If you like the smoky, peaty taste in your whiskey, you're going to love this. It's not as strong, in my opinion, as the Connemara. Remember the green bottle from Kilbeggan. I don't think it's as strong. I could probably do this one, maybe cut with a little bit of ice to kind of mellow that out a little bit. But it's not a bad whiskey for 92 proof. That's really kind of smooth. I like that. Take away the smoky taste, and I believe that that would be just a top-notch whiskey for me. So it's going to be your palate, folks. Peated or not, that's going to be the big determining factor for the Legendary Silkie, is whether or not you can deal with that peated taste. All right, now the one I've really been waiting for. This is from Tipperary Distillery, or the Tipperary Boutique Distillery. I want you to think of this as, if any of you are beer lovers, think of this as your craft beers, the craft beer of Irish whiskey. This distillery was founded in 2014, and it is a very small operation. Right, we're talking a distillery that has only 4 stills, the biggest one only holding 1,000 liters. They only have 4 fermenters, and all of their bottling equipment is hand operated. So you're not looking at a Middleton distillery. You're not looking at a Bushmills distillery here, folks. We're talking craft operation, or in this case, boutique operation. This particular bottle, this is the Tipperary Watershed. This is 94 proof, so 2 proof more, 1% more than the Silkie. Very limited. Because it is a small distillery, what they do is they produce whiskey on a limited basis. What I have here is bottle 1599 of 1800. That's it. Batch number 5, 1599 of 1800. Their box, the box this came in, actually said they only sell about 1600 bottles, 1615, I think. So I don't know where the other 180 or some go. Maybe, giveaways or something, but very, very limited. But despite the fact that it's a limited bottle, it's not gonna run you an obscene amount of money. I think I paid right around $100 for this. And while that's probably a little bit more than what they advertise on their website, it's not obscene for something that is this limited, something that is this much of a boutique, a small run kind of whiskey. I'd gladly pay for that if that is a good tasting whiskey. So let's give Tipperary Watershed a try. Nice light golden color too. Oh, and non-chill filtered. I wanted to mention that this is non-chill filtered. It says right on there. Yep. And aged to perfection in oak casks. So there you go. Let's see what we got. I'm not sure what to think. It's a very unique taste. I don't think it tastes like anything that we've had before. It's got a little bit of the spice like you would expect from a grain whiskey. Yeah, that is really interesting. Gosh, I wish my palate was just a little bit better, because the taste that I'm getting there, and I'm looking at the back, we should have some vanilla, some sweet fruit, some hints of grain, a little bit of black pepper later on. Wow, I gotta tell you, folks, that is really like nothing else that I've tasted on these shelves. That's a really good bottle of whiskey. And it's one that you're going to taste and go, man, I don't think that's something that I've had before. I like that. It stands out. It's a little bit different from all the others. I really, I think I could really fall in love with this Tipperary Watershed. That is really good. I could almost make that an everyday sipper, actually, despite the fact that it's, hard to find and a little more expensive than most everyday sippers. But the burn, yeah, you're going to get a little bit of burn, but not as much as you'd think. I think when I'm putting the video together after we're done filming here, I think I'm going to fill my glass up and sip on that while I'm rendering the video. That's and I'm not here to tell you that it's better than a Redbreast. It's not going to be better than, say, the Powers 3 Swallow that we had the other night, or the Powers John's Lane. It's different. That's what it is. It's an excellent whiskey with its own personality, with its own distinct flavor. Craft beer, right? In this case, boutique whiskey. I can't wait until I can maybe find some of their other offerings, because I'm excited to find it. So if you see a bottle and you want to try something different, something that'll wake up your taste buds a little bit, pick it up. Don't even think about it, just pick it up. And if you don't like it, let me know. I'll buy it from you. You leave me a comment on the YouTube page. I'll certainly pick it up from you if you don't like it. All right. Speaking of YouTube, hey, don't forget, if you're watching this video and you like it, take a second or two, click the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already done it so you don't miss my next video. I try to do this once a week, because what better way to share my Irish whiskey than with you folks? You know, I can't think of better people to share it with. So it only takes you a couple of seconds to click on one or the other or both. So consider doing that. It means a lot to me. Don't forget, I have a Facebook page also, Sean's Irish Whiskey Shelf. I'm on Facebook. Leave me a comment on Facebook. Leave me a comment on YouTube. I answer all my comments. Might take me a day or two, but I will answer all of your comments. I'd love to know what you're drinking. I'd love to know what you think about any of the whiskeys that we've had together. Because like I always say, your mileage may vary. Prime example is the Silkie. Okay? The Silkie, having that peat taste, it's not for me. It might be for you. So, and I think I've heard from someone, didn't comment on the page, commented to me directly, saying the smokier the better. All right, right here, folks. You know, give it a try. So anyway, that is all I have for you this evening. And again, I hope that you enjoy your Irish whiskey, but that you do so responsibly, because I do want you to be here next week when we try another sampling of what comes off the shelves. Unless I get something new within the week, I think next week we might put Powers Gold Label against Tullamore Dew. I'm thinking that might be the lineup for next week. I love my Tullamore Dew. Powers Gold Label was pretty good too. Maybe it's time to do a little head-to-head. Might even do it blind. Get my wife to help with that. So, until we meet again, I'd like you to be well, be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Sláinte. Bye now.